Yo YouTube, what is going on everybody? Welcome to today's video where we are here back with you guys another college football Saturday little 4-leg free play for you guys that I've cooked up today. I really like the 4 plays I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. And yeah, I just wanted to real quickly say shout out to all the VIPs out there, those of you that joined. Went ahead, had a good profitable Friday, only put out 2 plays today. Honestly, if we missed one on the 3-legger here, would have been a massive profitable day. I only put out 2 plays for VIPs today. You guys can see the time I posted and all that. We ended up just did a simple parlay, cover any earnings plus some. This man, Michigan State, I just wanted to say this real quick, man. Super unfortunate. Nick Marsh, stud freshman wide receiver. He's probably going to end up transferring out of MSU after this year. He's normally their alpha dog receiver. Tonight, for some reason, it was Foster. Literally every other game, it's been Marsh. It's just one of those beats. But regardless, still finished the night profitable, which is really all that matters. So everyone in VIP that got that. We only had 3 games today, so you're working with what you got, but profited. And we're gonna roll that over to today in VIP. If you guys want, link to it is down below. You can use code THANKS on the week pass and still get football for Saturday, Sunday, the NFL, college football. Use code THANKS, get 75% off. I'll put a link down below if anyone is interested. But man, what a slate we got coming up today for you all. Gonna be some big ones. I think Indiana's finally gonna get exposed today. There's still people, my dad even thinks Indiana's legit, and I'm just like, I hate to break it to you, but they're going to probably lose to Ohio State by like 3 touchdowns. But Ohio State, I will say, they do have some line concerns, so we'll see what happens. Going to be interesting, but let's go ahead and kind of dive into it. So, first play today that I'm super, it's a little correlated play, the first 2 picks right here, and I'll kind of explain them here in a second. First play right here, Kyle McCord, okay? Talking about Ohio State here. Kyle McCord, right off the rip, 299.5 passing yards. And the reason I want to do that, and I'll actually bring up my my little data that I have here for you guys. But Kyle McCord has been an absolute stud at Syracuse. Honestly, how he's performed, I think it was better for him. I don't think he could handle the big time pressure at the big schools. And so I think being at Syracuse has been a nice step for him. I don't know if he'll ever, I don't know I can't remember how old he is, so I don't know necessarily if he'll be, where he'll be. But if you take a look in his last 10, Buddy's been slinging it over 299 like it's absolutely nothing. And granted, they are playing UConn, who currently ranks 46th in passing yards allowed. Truthfully, though, I think when you have someone that is just playing solid ball, is just a well-rounded quarterback, you can kind of carve up college defenses. You tend to see that just in general. And so that's why Kyle McCord here, I like him at over 299.5 passing yards here. Just seems like a good play. Obviously have no head data as he was not at Syracuse previously. But yeah, I like this line here at 299. It just is the sweet spot. He's hit it over a lot, and we'll see what occurs. But then obviously, in order for him to go ahead and hit 299, he needs a partner, okay? And we're going to go to my boy, I'm probably going to botch saying this, Orande Gadsden. I'm totally botching saying this right now. Got him over 50.5. So he is the tight end here at Syracuse. And if we actually go ahead, let me pull up his stats for you guys, because he's honestly, man, really reliable. He's a junior. If you take a look, Bennett had a solid career, good 2022, I believe 2023 injury, and then 2024 he's back, just solid, averaging 13. And if you take a look here, man, this guy's averaging, he's only had 2 games where he kind of bottomed out against Virginia Tech and Pitt right here. And yeah, I really do like it. Let me go ahead and pull up actually his more in-depth data right here, because this guy's a stud in my opinion, and a phenomenal tight end. Exactly what you like to see when you're looking for these plays. Did have a couple of stinkers, but this is what I like looking for when I'm looking for players who are like kind of at the hot hand of the QB. Specifically right here, if we take a look, been an absolute dime and target for McCord in the last 5 games. Obviously, Pitt, a little bit of outlier, but you also notice that they got blown out that game. And right now, the line on Syracuse versus UConn line is currently set to Syracuse minus 10.5. And you'll notice that games where Syracuse won or were competitive, he was getting fed, and that's what I like to see here. You'll literally notice it in games. Obviously, WMC, that's an outlier game. That actually wasn't even from this year. Oh, yeah, because he missed. So, yeah, if you take a look here, pretty simple. You'll take a look. Stanford and I don't even know what HC is, to be honest. But those two, just outliers, beginning of the season, getting your feet wet. I like the batch that I see here. That's really all that matters to me at the end of the day, and I like him being the partner. If you also want to take a look at his receptions, he's averaging, I would say at this point, he's averaging about 8 receptions per game, and that's exactly the exact 8 receptions, man, and he needs to get to... Where's underdog? He needs to get to 50. That means Buddy over here would have to, at minimum, average 6 yards per catch. And right now on the year, he's currently averaging, wait for it, 13.1. So give me that all day. I really do like it. And yeah, I like Ande here. I'm totally botching the name. I'm really sorry, but hopefully you can make Squad a lot of money on this one. And yeah, we're gonna roll with it. And so continuing on there, my next play that I really, really like, got it pulled up right here. These two, honestly, are interesting. You could choose one of them if you want. I like both of them, but if you only want to take one of the two I'm going to show here, by means, feel free. Jalen Milroe, absolute stud this year. Honestly, very curious to see where he ends up going in the NFL draft. Got a lot of the tools, a little older, but he's got the tools, and that's all that matters. I like him at over... when I put this out on the Winnable, it was at 265. It's bumped up to 268. Over 268.5 passing and rushing yards here. Very, very dynamic quarterback against Oklahoma. And I love the matchup here. Oklahoma, man, just I don't know how to say it. Like, not the season they probably were expecting, but also, like, I don't know. It's hard to say in terms of, like, what were they expecting this season? And I don't know. For some reason, 277.5 is the line here. That is not the line that I have. I'm giving out. There we go. Pass rush. I like the over here. I don't know why it's set to under right now. Regardless, yeah, can I like change this? I don't know why it's set to that. We're looking at the overs right here. So you may notice he's only covered the over in 5 out of his last 10. You'll also notice, though, he's currently averaging 284, and his median is 268. So just his general baseline stats is over. And if you take a look right here, Oklahoma allows 19th, the 19th worst defense in rushing yards allowed, and passing yards 55. This is no sweet Oklahoma defense. I'm not that concerned, and I think Jalen Milroe is going to absolutely dice them up. Right now, the line, and again, lines are important in this because it kind of determines how the game is going to go. Alabama is a 2-touchdown favorite, which means, and it's SEC football. It's going to be a high-scoring game, you can assume. And yeah, I just see Jalen Milroe airing it out. I mean, it's a big brand. Oklahoma's a big brand. Alabama's a big brand. This is big brand football where you're going to see a lot of playmaking. And yeah, you've seen a lot of line fluctuation just today. Jumped to 277. I actually, honestly, I don't even know what this is because yeah, it's 268. I don't know where 277. I don't even. Honestly, though, I would consider taking it at 277. So the fact that we're getting it at 265 right now, I like that. And we're going to ride with Jalen Milroe here. And we're going to basically go on a similar pattern, similar concept on the logic here. And we're going to head over to Jalen Daniels, Kansas. They're playing Colorado. Gonna be interesting to see what happens. I know Arizona State really, really wants Kansas to win this game. And I'm taking his passing and rushing yards here as well. I initially actually posted this at 251 in the VIP. It's currently set to 249. So that's a great, great value there that you really, really like to see. And again, similar story right here. The thing is with Jalen Daniels. Oh, I don't need 2 players right here. Let me go ahead and get rid of Jalen Monroe. There we go. The reason I like his pass rush right here, boom, here we go. It's almost the exact same story as Milroe with Alabama. I just really, really like Kansas in this game, and I think he's going to have a big game. He put up 184 against BYU, and BYU, in my opinion, at this point, I mean, I think statistically, if I'm not mistaken, BYU, I would say, is probably better than Colorado. I would say, slightly fraudulent. I think they're in the same Kansas. I think they're in the same tier. And right now, if you take a look at Kansas versus Colorado line and spread right here, I always got to pull. I got to have these up next time. Colorado's only a 3-point favorite, and so kind of similar to the BYU game. It's going to be a close game, except I think it's going to be a high-scoring version. And you'll notice obviously some of these even earlier games, lower scoring. I mean, actually, you'll just kind of notice in the higher scoring games when they're 4 touchdowns plus, and again, that's kind of logical because you got to get the yardage, but he's passing it. And I see this being a high scoring game. Colorado likes playing high scoring games. The over-under on this is nearly 60 points right now. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be high scoring. And when those are the parameters for the game, Jalen Daniels is hitting over. And I like the stats here. That's why I threw him in. Initially, it was just a little 3-legger here between the bunch, but I liked his numbers so much at 249.5 because right now, even on the season, he's averaging underneath. So you could kind of argue that this is slightly risky. It's out of character. But again, at 249, I like the sample size right here. And again, you could argue that he had 4 straight games of covering, and then he just had faced a tough matchup with BYU. Close, low-scoring game. They're going to go ahead. Colorado minus 2.5. I like the over here. That's just how I see it. That's how I'm seeing it right now. And I believe it is at home, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just triple check right here. I'm pretty sure it's at home for Kansas. It is at home for Kansas against Iowa State, against Houston. I like it. I like the parameters around this game. That's why I like this line a lot. And yeah, so this is my little 4-legger. If you guys want unwinnable, I also just have, you can just join for free picks. But if you guys want to get the VIPs, you can get the college football slate today. That'll be putting out right after this video goes live. And then I got NFL Sunday, Monday. It'll be a ton of fun. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this week. Gonna be a blast. And I hope you guys are excited. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's video. Got NFL. I love the play for NFL I got tomorrow, so make sure you guys got notifications on because it's going to be absolute heat. But I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.